Hello everyone, this is Lü Zhongwukong I for you. Today is November 28, 2020. In this video, I would like to reply to Mr. Rong's tweet, retweeted by my friend Nigel. In this tweet, Mr. Rong quoted a statement from a document submitted to the Technical Guidelines Development Committee of the United States on July 6, 2010. In the statement, it says, Dominion, now the largest or second largest voting system company, is foreign-controlled. I think the background is he's talking about the United States, and the Dominion Voting System Corporation is an Ontario company in Canada. And the United States and Canada are close allies, but I do understand his concern, which is if the Dominion voting system is being somehow controlled by a hostile foreign power or someone or some entity connected to it. In this video, I would like to provide a circumstantial evidence to support his concern. Here is the Ontario company Dominion Voting Systems Corporation's registration in Quebec. That may sound confused, but let me explain. This is a company incorporated in Ontario jurisdiction in 2003. 4 years later, in 2007, this company decided to register in the province of Quebec. As I explained in other video, the first weird things I found in this registration is that usually for a company to be registered in other province or jurisdiction is because you want to do business there. But when Dominion Voting System Corporation, the Ontario company, registered in Quebec, it declared no business place, no employee hired in Quebec, which is abnormal. Instead, it declared a law firm to represent the company in Quebec, and the business law group leader of this law firm happened to be a Chinese lawyer. Back to Mr. Rong's concern, I noticed that the Dominion Voting System Corporation's registration in Quebec has been struck off in 2017 because the company failed to file the annual declaration for 3 years, 2015, 16, and 17. Please note that before the company being struck off, the registrar sent a default notice, but the company chose to ignore it. If someone argued that this is just a mistake, not big deal. But please note that the third major shareholder of this company, an Alberta corporation called Forbes Energy Ltd., has the same issue. As you can see here, the Alberta company Forbes Energy Ltd. has been struck off on July 13, 2020. The question is, as we can see in the 2020 election, the Dominion Voting Systems Corporation is still in business. So why would it choose to not maintain a good standing, which is important to a business, and take the risk to be struck off by the government? I think the problem is, according to the Act respecting the legal publicity of enterprises of Quebec, any company business registered in Quebec must disclose the first 3 major voting shareholders, as the company declared from 2007 to 2014. So if the company transferred the major shares to someone or some entity who can't be released to the public, the company would rather choose to be struck off, because being struck off wouldn't affect its business, but releasing a sensitive controlling shareholder may be critical to its voting machine business, right? So, in my opinion, if the issue affects the public interest, the Dominion Voting Systems Corporation shall release the major voting shareholders' information. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.